you doing out there, Deborah, Arizona, honey bee? Gotta get on up. Hey, good to see you, Deborah, Arizona, honey bee. Can you hear Babe Solo? Gotta get on up. Thank you, Deborah. How you doing out there, Deborah, Arizona, honey bee? I had a beautiful weekend as well. Gotta get on up now. Gotta get on up. We gotta get on up no matter what's going on. We gotta do what we gotta do, y'all. Come on now. Yes. Gotta get on up. Yes. Get on up. All right. Party. Party. Yeah. Party. I just love music. It just does something for Babe Solo. Yeah. I'm getting a little better, Deborah. My body's feeling a little more better. The electric heater, electric blanket, the warmth is doing me some good. All right, Renetta G is in the house. All right, Renetta G. Good to see you, Renetta G. It is so good to see you guys. Yes, it is. Babe Solo, glad to see you guys here tonight. Yes, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend holiday. Yes, today is Monday still. It's still, the holiday is still in. It ain't Tuesday yet. Yeah, Martin Luther King Day. Yes, celebrating Martin Luther King. I'm telling you, I had a beautiful rest. My body's getting better. It's going to take more time, though. I'm starting to move this left arm more better than I did before. And I just stop doing everything. I eliminate everything so I can try to heal up more. The more I try to do stuff, the longer it's going to take me to heal. Yes. All right. Let me play one more song. I'm going to give about 3 more minutes for someone. You know, if people don't come, that's fine with Babe Solo. I just love that song. I just love playing that song.
Wakes up! We're trapped by fishes! Don't worry, they got John Power sides. It traps, locks, and removes 99% of free.
It be jumping. I don't care what nobody say. Babe Solo gonna come tonight. We're gonna give an update on the real ID. We need to talk about the real ID. Give me 1 minute. Your mouth. That's so embarrassing. Yeah, I gotta have me something to drink. Yes. I've been drinking that honey citric ginger tea and it tastes so good. Gotta get on up. Come on, people, come on. We gotta get on up in here. Oh, that's so nice, Deborah. Everybody loves somebody. Woo. Yeah, that's wonderful to hear. All right, Deborah Arizona B said Happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody. Renetta D said Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone. Martin Luther King made it where I can vote. I got rights. I got rights with all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on in. Let's chat a little while. We're gonna speak about the real ID, and we're gonna talk about also the SNAP update for requirements for able bodies that can go to work. Gotta get on up now. Gotta get on up. Gotta get on up. Gotta get on up. Gotta get on up. Yes. Party. Party. Yeah, we're going to talk about this. This is something we got to talk about, people. The real ID. I know a lot of people say, I don't need the real ID. I'm not going to go nowhere. I'm not going to go nowhere. You don't tell the truth. You really don't know where you're going until that time comes. You might have to get up out of here. That's why I go ahead and do what I got to do, God. I'm not going to just sit back and then something happens and I can't get out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's best to try to get that stuff, because the law keeps changing. No matter what we say and do, they keep changing the law. So y'all take a good look at that real ID sitting up there. It's all about the real ID in the United States of America for traveling. And I'm going to bring to you tonight about what's going to happen when you don't get the real ID. And I know there's a lot of people that say, well, I ain't got to worry about it. I'm not going to be traveling nowhere. You never know when an emergency come up and you might have to fly out. You never know. But if you don't have the real ID, no, you won't have a problem at all, because you won't be getting on the plane. But if you have to catch the plane, they're expecting for the United States citizens to have the real ID. And I know a lot of people already heard about the real ID. They talked about this a couple of years back, because I've got my real ID back during the COVID time. I remember going, I had to drive far because I couldn't go do it online. I had to go in person with my birth certificate and 2 IDs. I was amazed that they wanted 2 IDs besides my birth certificate. I thought my birth certificate was enough. I even had to bring in my marriage license because of the last name. If you've been married before and you don't bring in that marriage license with your birth certificate, you're going to have a hard time getting your real ID, because they want to see how the name changed from the married name into the maiden name. Yeah, they don't care if you don't carry the married name, but they have you on file with a married name as well as your maiden name. But they want you to bring in the proof that you is that person. Yes. So that's why tonight we're not going to be on here long. I just want to talk about the real ID, and I want to talk about, I'm trying to get to it now. I need to bring it up on my screen so everybody can know what my topic is about. For those that come in later, if they come, then they'll understand what the topic is. It's about the real ID and the SNAP program. They're going to make some more changes in February of 2026. And I feel that we should know about these things regardless if we don't want to know. And this really helped educate us on what's going on in the world. And it educate us because we got family members that use these SNAP programs and things like that. And they need to know what's going on. You could always spread the news, and you could tell it to the people that you do know that get snaps. And that's what Babe Solo does. I actually tell people, no matter who they are, what level, what this, what that, I let them know what's going on. And because some people just don't know, they don't look it up, they don't look up, they don't check on it, they don't even seem to care, until it finally hits them, and then they be like, oh my God, I don't have my snaps anymore. Oh my God, my check was cut. Oh my God, I don't have a job. Oh my God, I'm gonna be homeless. We can prevent these things if we just stay on top of what's going on around us in the United States of America and in our lives, in our family lives. Even though we might not socialize with everybody in the family, but someone in the family is definitely using the SNAP program. And it's okay to let them know, even if they don't care or not. It's good to let them know about these things because it's important. It's very, very important. And when I'm bringing about the SNAP program, it's going to be about going to work, of course. It's not about the food stamps. It's not about getting stamps and food in your house. It's about going to work to keep these benefits. That's what I'm going to be talking about with the SNAP program. And I do have a little information to give you. But if any of you have anything you want to talk on in the chat after I'm done with my topic, you're welcome to do so before we get off this channel. And other than that, Babe Solo is so happy to see everyone back tonight. It's a blessing to see one another, the way things are going in the world today. We got through yesterday. Now we here right now, this day right here. And I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about my day and the days behind me. Yes, I feel pretty good. I got to get this. I thought I had something on Snap. I believe I do, but it's more about the food. So maybe I'll just use one of those. I'll just use one. But I got to tell about the SNAP. It got to be mentioned because it's important that you spread it to the people, your neighbors, and people, whatever people you socialize with. It will get around. It will get around because it's important. They might not act like they don't want to hear it, but they do know. They want to know. It's good for them to know, and then they'll know what's going on and why things have changed. They keep making changes. That's why you got to keep up with what's going on in the world. Like, here we go. I'm going to use this one here. I found one that I can use. I'm going to use this one here. SNAP benefits. The reason why I'm using the SNAP benefits is for you guys to know you have to go to work to have these SNAP benefits. Wait a minute, Deborah, Arizona B. Hold on. Let me see what you say. You said I went through the nightmare. I found out I had to have marriage license and divorce decree. So you know what I'm talking about, don't you, Deborah? You know what I'm talking about. Yes. So let me greet everybody in the chat before we get started, Deborah. I like that. I'm going to pin that up, Deborah. I'm going to pin that up because I went down there. I was so glad that I didn't have to go all the way back home because I drove an hour. I drove an hour during the pandemic. I was standing in line for 2 hours, and then I drove an hour. And can you imagine? I stood outside for 2 hours, and I drove an hour to get there because they wasn't having it nowhere else. And I mean, it was out of my city. Yes, it was. It was out of my city. All right. Our subject tonight is about the discussion of the update on the Real ID. And then we're going to talk about the update on the SNAP work requirements changes. It starts in February 1st, 2026. In about 8-9 more days, people. And Babe Solo said, happy Monday. Babe Solo sending love. I'm sending love and blessings to new subscribers, all subscribers, non-subscribers. Shout out to everyone that stopped by. Thank you so much. Yes, Babe Solo is in the house. Yes, I am. I'm in the house. Yes, indeed. And then, all right, Deborah, Arizona Beach is in the house right now. Let me clear my throat. Yes. All right. Shout out to my moderator, Deborah, Arizona Beach. She said, thank you again for joining the chat. The host, Babe Solo, will present topic and be with the chat shortly. I'm here, everybody. Thank God. I'm here. Oh, I sound like Color Purple. I'm married now. I'm here. No. That was the part at the end when she was leaving that man, when she found out about Mr. what he did about her sister. She said, wait a minute, how'd she put that? She said, thank God I'm here. What you do to me, gonna come double on you. Oh, I liked it, that color purple. That color purple had me rolling. I can't help it, y'all. And then the detective rules. Deborah, Arizona, bring the rules of the chat, people. I know we always talk about the rules, but we can't help it. We keep getting the trolls. They won't stop. They won't stop. But then again, they can calm down. I done ran into a lot of them this whole December and January when I was able to work with them, and they calmed down. They were so cool in the end. It's just that something was ailing them. You know, you don't know what's wrong with people when they come into the chat. They would just come in and just poof, just throw you to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know who they are, and you haven't seen them, or you haven't even done nothing with those people. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I love this honey citric ginger tea. You could drink it cold or hot, and it's cold. It was hot, and I've been letting it sit, and it tastes more and more better sitting. Mm-hmm. My daughter brought me over a jar today. She brought me the rest, a big old fat jar. She said, you can have the rest, Mom, and I'll buy some more. I was so happy she stopped by and gave me that tea. We'll detect the rules of the chat. Please be respectful in the chat. This is a no tolerance zone. Y'all hear that? This is a no tolerance zone for bullying and trolling. Babe Solo, I want to thank you. Thank you if you follow these rules. If you don't follow these rules, I will give you a chance to calm down and stay in the chat. And my moderators will delete every negative, disrespectful comments you make. And I am the one that's going to make the decision should you stay or not. Because I am not going to tolerate disrespectful people in this chat room. We got to have a place to come where we can talk our opinions. We can be happy. No one's arguing. No one's calling each other names. It's not going to be over here. I'm sorry. There's a lot of other channels have that for you. You just got to Google and find them. Babe Solo, I want to thank you for that, Deborah, Arizona, honey bee. Babe Solo said, welcome back, Deborah, Arizona, honey bee. Welcome back. Yes, I haven't seen you since that, Friday. And Deborah, Arizona B said, come on in, everyone. And if you have not done so, hit that like button and that notification bell right by subscribe. Yes, it is. And then it'll drop down the list, and you have to check the word all. If you don't check all, you will miss some of the episodes. You will miss some of the lives. So it's best to hit that all bell. I have mine set to all. Yes, I do. On my subscribers that I am subscribed to. Yes, and subscribe. And that our Q code right there, with that little duck on the face. If you scan that with your cell phone, it will take you straight to Babe Solo's channel. You get to check out the videos and the replays. Thank you, Arizona B. Yes, indeed. Thank you. All right. Deborah, Arizona B said hello to the host, Babe Solo. Oh, hi. What Babe Solo have on this information right here. What's flashing before you guys is the driver's license, and you have to look for the star. That's the only way you're gonna know you got the real ID. But if you didn't go down and change your ID at all since you had it, you don't have the star on your ID. Renetta D said, I've noticed, LOL. Yes. And so these are examples of the real ID. They have the star on them, and there are different states and things like that. And one thing about the real ID is you get your real ID now if you don't have one, or prepare for the potential $45 flying fee without the real ID. You're going to pay $45 even though you show your ID, and you didn't pay for your plane ticket, you didn't pay for your luggage to get on the plane. You're going to have to come up with an extra $45, or else you won't be. I wonder if they're going to let you still fly. Yeah, you'll still fly when you pay that $45. That $45. So that's what they're saying. They're going to start charging a fee of $45 if you don't get the real ID. I think it's best to go get the real ID, because I don't feel like giving nobody no extra money, okay? Deborah, Arizona B said, hello, Renetta G, Amy, and Sean D, 414. All right. Thank you, Deborah. Yes, thank you so much. And then without that real ID, they're saying it's best to go get it because the fee might go up. Because, you know, this is United States. Stuff is changes every time we look around. And Deborah Arizona B said, yes, in Arizona, it is $45. Okay, yeah, okay. You know what? I didn't even check with Illinois, see if there's $45. I didn't even check. No, I did not check. Let me see what Illinois got to say. What's the fee in Illinois for the not having the real ID? In Illinois, there is no state fine for not having a real ID. However, starting February the 1st, 2026, the Transportation Security Administration will charge a $45 fee to domestic air travelers at the airport who do not present a real ID or another acceptable form of federal identification, such as a valid United States passport. That's right. That's right. I do have a passport. That's one thing I do have. I do have a passport, so I really don't have to show my ID, but I still went and got the real ID in case I don't update my passport. You never know. I might forget to do my passport and update it to get a new passport, because, you know, they give me 10 years, and then I got to renew my passport in 10 years. So years that went by right now. I've been had my passport. So if I travel, I can use my passport and I won't have to worry about bringing my real ID with me. So I do have both. I have both. Yes, I did. Yes. All right. Sean said, hey, Amy. And then Sean said, hey, Deborah. And then Renata D said, it's 45 in Georgia also. So it's 45 starting next month in Illinois. Right now, if anybody want to fly, y'all better go now. You won't be paying $45. Y'all better fly before February the 1st. Anybody in Illinois? Yes, it's right here. It says the real ID is not mandatory for all purposes, such as driving a car or voting. The primary impact is not having a real ID or alternate ID is an activity regulation by federal agency. Domestic air travel without a real ID or another accessible ID like passport, pass card, or military ID, you will be charged a non-fundable fee to use the TSA alternate identity verification system called Conform ID. The federal faculty, the real ID for alternate ID is required to access secure federal faculty, military bases, and nuclear power plants. The $45 TSA fee explains if you arrive at the airport without acceptable ID, you will be directed to the Confirm ID process. I ain't got time for that. No, I want to go check in and sit down and wait for my plane. I know I'll be sitting down, but I don't want to go through that process because it might be a whole lot of people in that line that didn't do the real ID. I don't want to be standing in that line. Deborah said, the MVD said that if a person has been married more than once, you need a divorce decree for each marriage. Deborah, I pity on them people. Well, hello. Hi, Vantage 3866. Welcome to Bay Solo Channel. Hey. Welcome. Bay Solo is good. I'm good. This is my night live. Meet my moderators, Deborah Arizona Honey B, Sean D 414, and Renetta D. These are my moderators. Yes. So welcome. Thank you for coming in tonight. All right. Thank you. We're talking about the real ID right now. The night live is totally different than my daytime. And these are the real ID for each state. Oh, that's so happy. Thank you for that beautiful smile. And then it said, hey, people. Deborah Arizona B says, welcome, then 3866. All right. Renetta D says, I have my passport too, and I use it when I fly. Yes. And I went and got the real ID because I didn't want no problem. And I went and got the real ID because if I don't update my passport, I might not have what I need. So I got both. So I'd rather have both. So, because sometimes I might not use my passport and might forget my passport, but I always have my ID on me. Yes, I do. My passport is put up. It's put up. I don't use it until I use it for going out of the state. Yeah. So my passport is put up. So I hope this subject be good for you, Vantage 3866. I hope you learned something tonight because we're talking about the real ID. You got to look for the star. You might have California got the bear. You see the bear right there? They got a star on it, right? And then other states, you got to look in the corner of your ID or your driver's license, whichever one you want to use to get that real ID. You cannot travel without paying a fee. That's New York, Rhode Island, California, Colombia. Yeah, they're showing you. They said, look for the star on the ID. That's how you find it. Yeah. And Renetta D said, welcome, Dan. Oh, yeah, Dan is at 3866 to Bay Solo Night Live. Thank you, guys. That's so nice of you guys. Thank you for welcoming to the chat. Awesome. And the thing about this real ID, it's real, people. It's real. This stuff is real. You got to have it unless you're going to pay a $45 fee. A $45 fee to fly out on your vacation or for emergency, your emergency when you leave home and something like that go wrong, you have to go fly to the other family members or friends. And you don't have that real ID, you're going to pay a fee. Yeah. So make sure you have some money on you or your debit card or credit card, something like that to help you get on that plane faster. Yes. Yes, Renetta D said, I have both ID also. Me too. I got both. I got the passport and the real ID. I got mine. They talked about this during the COVID time. I was in the line standing outside to get my real ID. They were letting 5 people at a time inside the building. So you had to go in person to do it. Because you got to bring that stuff like Deborah said. The divorce papers, marriage license. Because we all got different last names. Yes. And Sean D said, welcome, Vance 3866 into the chat. I like that. You guys so kind. That's so kind of you guys. All right, Sean D, did you get your real ID? Well, that sounds cool. Sean D, did you get your real ID? I like that. That sounds pretty good. Yes, indeed. So it's a $45 fee to everybody. So prepare yourself. Don't get in there and start arguing with the people at the counter. And it's not their fault because they've been talking about this stuff years now. And it's going to go into effect. It's going to go into effect. Sean D said, I really learned something today. Oh my God, Sean D, you made me want to put the music on. You made me want to put Let's Do It Again. I feel like saying, let's do it again. Oh my God, I do. I like that song, Let's Do It Again.
You've got a big day.
Whoa, that is too loud.
That's why the all-new
I see. But anyway, that's what. Anybody got anything else they want to say about the real ID? Anybody got anything else they want to say about the real ID? People, get your real ID. If you don't want to have no problem flying out, if you don't get it, they're going to put you in a line. They're going to hold you up from getting on your plane. And you can't get mad. John said, I have to go and spend some more money. Yes, Sean. Any emergency can come up, Sean. You're going to need that real ID if you want to get out on your flight. So let's do it again, y'all. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again, y'all. Y'all get your real ID so y'all can get on y'all flight. Otherwise, you're going to get held up. And don't come to the airport late, man. You might well say, I missed my flight. That's right, Sean. We got to spend some more money, Sean. More money. Let's do it again, Sean. We got to get that real ID. Get that real ID. Yes. And we're going to talk about the SNAP program, the requirements for working. You're on the hillside, like you and me, baby. Getting down with the sound of life. Like a morning, as we pass away the hour, we're going to do it again. Let's do it in the morning. Sweet dreams in the summertime. Sean, come on, Sean. Come on, get that real ID, Sean. Get that real ID, Sean. Sean, anything can come up, emergency, anything, you might have to fly out, Sean. If you Sapphire can't take you to the next state. You can't be using Sapphire. I like the lady, sun down with the funny hair. Yes, I have to bring that out about the real ID. You got to look for the star, everybody. Look for the star. You see that star in that corner? Look for the star. But if you ain't took your ID in and exchanged it for the real ID, that means you don't have it. Let's do it again, people. Get that real ID, people. I just thought of something. I just thought of something. What about those people got kids that's over age? The kids got to get the real ID too. Don't the kids got to have the real ID? Those 18-year-olds, 19. Hold on, y'all better get the real ID. Women, see how young you got to be. I got to find out, people. What's the age limit for getting the real ID? Sweet dreams in the summertime. Oh my God, there's no maximum age to get a real ID. It's a state issue ID, but it becomes initially for domestic air travel, assessed in faculty. Everyone 18 and older starting May 7th of 2025, while children under 18 don't need one for domestic flights. Most states allow younger applicants, often with parent consent, offer different ID types or free options for seniors or people with disability. Yes. Yeah. So that's why I'm letting you guys know. Yes. I am so serious, you guys. I'm going to read it to you guys again. Children under 18 flying domestic flights don't need a real ID or an ID. Wow, but they got to be, but their companion do. Yes. What did Sean say? It's $28 to $34 where I'm in Wisconsin for 8 years. What? Okay, hold on. Okay, let me tell you this about the kids one more time. I got to say this about the kids. Right now about the kids, okay, if the kids are under 18, they don't have to have an ID or a real ID, but they got to be accompanied by someone with parents' consent. That started in May 7th of 2025. Children under 18 don't need it, but most states allow younger children with parent consent. Often with the parent consent, there's types of options for seniors or people with disability. Okay, if you're under 18, you're flying domestic, you don't need an ID. But their companion do. That means that child is, some kids fly alone now. I haven't seen them on the plane with me. I have seen lots of kids be on the plane by themselves, and they sit up there near the steward, and stewards watch over them till they get to their next destination. So, now if you're 18 and over, of course you got to have it. They say required for boarding United States flights, entering federal faculties after May 2025 deadline. Seniors 65 and up. Seniors, some states offer free, non-expiring IDs. Ooh, give me that one. I'm going to check into that, Deborah. And Renetta D, I'm going to check into this. Some states offer free, non-expiring IDs. But my ID got an expiring date on it. Not my driver's license, I'm talking about my ID. I got the driver's license, ID, and the passport. I got 3. I got all 3. So they saying, free non-expiring IDs. I'm going to check into that. I want everything I can get free. Each state's DMV or Secretary of State handles real ID insurance, so required for minors, like parental consent. If you're under 18, you need an ID. Check your state. Now they double talking themselves. They say if you're under 18 and need an ID, check your state website to get the rules and the forms. In short, you could get one young, but you won't need it for the flying until you're 18. Okay, so we got that straight. Now, let me get the cost. Let me get that cost. What's the cost of the real ID in Illinois? In Illinois, the cost for a real ID is generally the same as a standard driver license ID card, $30. $30 ages 21 to 68. $30, Sean. So yours is 28 to 34 over in Wisconsin for 8 years. With reduced fee for younger and older drivers and no extra charge for the Real ID feature itself. Fees are prorated if you're renewing early, but it's still the standard cost for your license or ID. So your license costs in Illinois $30, the ID costs $30. But if you're in a senior and age bracket, let's see what they say about that. But it's still the standard cost for your license or ID class. You might pay less if you are in a senior age bracket. Really? I don't remember, y'all. I don't even remember. Adults 21 to 68, $30. Younger adults, $5 for ages 18, 20, or 69 and 80. Jeez. I'm going to be paying $5, y'all. I'm going to pay that $5. $5 for ages 18 to 20 or 69 to 80. We pay $5. Okay, the state ID card around $10 for adults with less for minors. That is so cool. Now that was driver's license, you guys. That was driver's license. They better not charge me no more big money for my driver's license. I should have been paying. Now you got to be 69 to get it at $5. I like that. I do like that. So that is good information, you guys. So now I'm going to bring y'all about the SNAP because we got to get you out of here, you guys. The SNAP, they got some rules about the SNAP, everybody. I'm going to talk about the SNAP. This is for people that got the SNAP program, that get Medicare and food stamps. This is what they're saying about the SNAP program. Starting February 1st, 2026. Okay, there's going to be an update. Whew, this is sad, how they treat the American people. The TSA rules for the shift in SNAP work requirements impacting able-bodied adults and ongoing adjustment from new February 1st, 2026, state laws affecting workers, renters, and students across the United States, with details varying by state and program. The key impact include a new, come on, give me a break. Without the Real ID stickers, the SNAP work rules starting February 1st, and other states changes in like California, new laws on housing and tenant rights. How does all that get involved? How is all this involved with the state ID and SNAP? This is crazy. The key changes in February is the start date for stricter work requirements for able-bodied adults without dependents, February 1st, 2026, being the first countable month, impacting those who previously received benefits with fewer restrictions, new state laws. Many new state laws are taking effect in 2026, with February marking empowerment for some affecting minimum wages, education, policies, and consumer protection. And this is what you need to do, and I will post this under the video. Okay, for travelers, get your Real ID. We talked about that. If you don't have one, prepare yourself to get one if you're going to be paying a $45 fee. So I went over that. Now for the SNAP receptionist, check for notice from your state DHS regarding changes to your work requirements and eligibility, especially if you are on the adults without dependents. You definitely got to check so you don't lose your stuff. And then for residents, look up your new state laws in your area, California tenants and student right laws, for changes affecting daily life as reported on CA.gov. So there's some changes going to happen. It's not too strict and it's not too desperate, but if you don't get up and take care of your business, then it will be hard on you. So I went over, that's all the information on the SNAP, you guys. That's it. They just got to check with their state and find out what the laws are and what the requirements are. And they just got to do that. If they don't do it, things going to swift. It's going to start getting short. You're going to miss out. You're going to get cut off. All those things. So it's best to go and check with your eligibility and your requirements, especially those that don't have any dependents that's in the SNAP program. And we got a lot of people in the SNAP program don't have any kids, like the veterans. We have veterans, homeless people. They go and apply. We got young adults that go and apply. You know what I mean? They have food to eat. Yeah. Yes, they do. And they have to go to work. But if you're disabled, got, senior citizen like that, no, you don't have to go to work. So that's what Bay Solo want to bring to you guys tonight. I brought to you guys tonight about the state ID. Please get your state ID. You guys, those in the United States of America. So when you go to the airport, you won't have a problem standing in line and then getting out of line, going in another line. You might miss your flight because you didn't go and get your real ID. The SNAP benefits, yes, you want to keep your snaps coming in, and you are doing fine. I don't hear no complaints. I don't hear nobody murmuring about the idea that they got to work, but they were working the whole time anyway before the orangutan started talking about this stuff, him and his administration. And Amy said, hi, Venice 3866. Okay, all right. I'm so happy you guys came in tonight. Face Solo not going to hold you guys any longer. No, I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your evening, your morning, your afternoon, or your night, and just be happy. Just be happy. Just thank God that we're able to survive this mess that's coming along as we grow. So let's stay united, people. Let's hold the rope. I like that. Don't let go, you guys. You might start burning your hands a little bit, but after a while, your hands will be all right. Get you some Vaseline. I'm just being funny, y'all. Sean D said, question, when did they start putting stars on the IDs? Way back in 2020, Sean. I went and got mine during the COVID. I went and got my real ID during the COVID. They brought it out way back then, so it's been out. But they try to, now, since people didn't go get their real ID, Sean, what they're doing is they're putting a feed on us now because did nobody listen. Did nobody go down. It's so many people did not go get that real ID. No, they did not go get it. I went and got mine. But if you've been married before, Sean, you got to take your birth certificate, marriage license, and divorce decree. You got to have those things with you because of the last name. But since you're a male, you ain't got to go through that. But I know I did, and Deborah Arizona did. We had to go through that because we had a different last name from our maiden name. We take the man's last name, okay? So, Sean, you ain't got to worry about that when you go get your real ID. Just take your birth certificate and your ID you got on you right now. All you need is your birth certificate and your ID. If you go down without the birth certificate, Sean, you're going to be going all the way back. You're going to be mad. You're going to be mad that you went all the way down there and stood in that line, waited until your number was called, and you don't have your birth certificate with you. So all of those that are listening outside the chat and all of those that's on the replay, please get your real ID. Because anything is subject to happen to get you where you need to fly out. And if you don't have the real ID, make sure you have enough money on you to pay that fee for not having the real ID. Because that's what they're doing now. They're going to make money off of us. They're going to make that money because nobody didn't go down and get their real ID like they should have. Because this world, the United States, there are a lot of people in the United States. So, they did that count. And they could see that barely anybody came down and get that real ID. Then you don't even hear nobody talking about it either. You really don't hear nobody talking about the real ID. But they bringing it out now. Yeah. February the 1st. It's going to be in every state. Whenever you try to fly out, you don't have that star. There it is right here. I'm going to show it one more time before I get off. If you don't have that star on your driver's license or your ID, you will be paying a fee of $45. Because I thought it was going to be different in Arizona, it's $45. In Georgia, it's $45. So your Illinois says $45. So that means everybody going to pay $45 no matter what state you're in if you don't have the real ID. Yes. So that's that star. If you say you in another state and see California has a bear, but look, that star is sitting on that bear butt cheek. You see the star sitting on there, and that's what it means. Yes, and that's the real ID. Yes. So I hope I helped someone out tonight. Sean said, I really didn't know. Oh, Sean. Oh, that's amazing. You see that, Sean? You know what I want to say to you, Sean? Right now, you gave me a good example where people can try to understand. There is people out there that don't know. It's true. Like I told everybody, I didn't vote till I voted for the president, the 46th president, because I never voted before. And I woke up and I said, oh my God, I got to go and vote. I didn't know. I didn't pay attention to none of these things. I'm serious. And now since I got involved with my voting, I have learned a lot. I've been educated. I educate myself. I lay in here and I flip through my phone and I educate Faith Solo. I lay here and educate myself. I educate myself on different religion. I educate myself on life, period. Because different religions, sometimes you have to look up their religion and read what they're saying. And it means the same thing you're saying. Then you won't have no debate. You won't be arguing back and forth of the word of God. And that made me feel good that I looked up some religion I was looking at. And it was the same thing I had put up. And that made me feel good because I educated myself. And I'm going to tell you, Sean, the reason why I heard about the real ID because of my daughter, because she loves to travel. And she had her own passport. And then that's what made me go get a passport. But then she said, Mom, you got to get the real ID, but you don't really have to if you don't want to. But then if you forget your ID, your passport, you got your ID in your purse, then you still going to have a problem getting on the plane. I said, what? So I made my point to go get my real ID. Sean D said, I'm going to have to pass this knowledge around. Thank you, Bay Solo. Oh, you're so welcome, Sean. You touched my heart. And that's what I wanted to do. I want to be here to help people. That's what my intentions are when I run these channels. I'm here to help people. A lot of people don't want to hear about this stuff that Bay Solo bring on her night live. They don't want this. They want foolishness. They want stupid stuff. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, Sean. Please pass it on because this stuff is happening. Any emergency will come up where you might have to fly out. Because sometimes flying is the quickest. Sometimes we drive. If you drive, you need 4 or 5 drivers, especially if you drive from here to California. You're going to need 4 or 5 drivers to help you get there. That means you stop for gas and use the bathroom and keep going. Then one person sleeps, then the next one take over. That's how my family and I was traveling when we were driving from California to Wisconsin. Because I lived in Wisconsin from a baby on up to I was 12 years old. Then I went to California. Yes, I lived in California, Wisconsin a long time, from a baby up until I turned 12. And then I went to California, and then I'm here in Illinois today. So I got home all over. And I'm so grateful, Sean, I was able to help somebody tonight. All right, Sean D. You make me feel happy. I'm so happy because a lot of people don't want to hear what I'm bringing, but it's all right. I'm still going to do it. I have to do it. And I hope some people watch my replay so they can see exactly what's happening. We can't shut our eyes and close our ears to what's going on around us. We just can't be doing that. All right, Sean D said, hell of a drive. And you know what, Sean? Guess what time I drove? I drove when the sun was coming up. I love that time of morning to watch the sunrise and then the sky be red and blue and yellow and all that. And then the sun be coming from behind the hills because you got to make sure you have a good running car. We always use rental cars when we travel like that so we don't tear up our car. That's too many miles. Too many miles to put on your own car. And I mean, because, going to California from Wisconsin, you run into hills and you will overheat the engine. Yes, that is a hell of a drive. Yes, it is. But it was a nice drive, Sean, because we had fun. We had 5 drivers, and we were switching. We had 3 cars. It was a driver in each, 2 drivers in each car. That's 6. And then they'll be sleep. They really go to sleep, and then they'll take over. The only time we stopped was bathroom and gas. Bathroom and gas. Took 2 nights and 3 days to drive from California to Wisconsin. Yep. I used to do it every year, Sean. I loved it. I used to love getting on that road. I love to travel. I love road trips. I love camping and fishing, all that. I got to come to Wisconsin and do that freshwater fishing. Bay Solo got to come over there and catch us some bluegills and some catfish. I'm going to try my best to get around to fishing. Yes, I am. Last year I didn't fish at all, but I'm going to try my best this year and try to get over there and do me some fishing off in that dale. Mm-hmm. I know a spot over there too. And Deborah Arizona B said, good information. Yes, it is, Deborah. I love what you brought out, Deborah. Let me find Deborah's down. I want this to go for people that got to have these things. Deborah Arizona B said, wait a minute, not this one. Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. And there's a lot of people get married maybe 3 or 4 times. They got to be careful with that, huh, Deborah? But they got to come up with that, with all that information. They got to bring their divorce decree for each marriage. For each marriage, because a lot of people get married so many times. And that is important. But I like this one here, what Deborah said first, right here. She said, when I went through that nightmare, I found out I had to have marriage license and divorce decree. It ain't no joke, people. This stuff is real. Please do the replay for those that didn't get to see this. I know Bass Solo did some music and did a little dancing. That's who I am. I'm being me, just being me. I love being myself. And I'm at home. I'm at home. And Sean D said, welcome to the Dells. Oh, Sean, I was there last May. I was at the Dells last May. I had a ball. I sure was. I had a hotel for the weekend. Me and my daughter. We took my great-grandson y'all be seeing. We took him there for his birthday. We had a ball. We got the rich band on our arm where we can go into the stuff and don't have to worry about nothing. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. I love coming to the Dells over there in Wisconsin. It's awesome. It's a nice kickback, laid back, relaxation. I love it. Yes, I do. Thank you so much, Sean D. Yes. All right. Shout out to Sean D, Deborah Arizona, Honey B, Renetta D. All right. Then we had Vanish came in 3866. All right. And Amy, awesome. I want to say this to you guys. Michael might be ill or anything like that. Pray for Michael, pray for Tiny. Them two weren't here tonight. And I hope and pray everybody be all right. Last I heard he was a little ill. So maybe he's recovering from his illness. I got family members that got bad colds. So far, I haven't got that cold. But boy, when I heard them on the phone, I said, oh, I don't want it. They were stopped up. Oh, my God. So be careful, everybody. Take care of yourself because the weather is changing. It's unpredictable. 1 minute, it feels like it's summer outside. I said, I hope my flowers don't get confused in the ground because they come up every year. And then all of a sudden, it's raining, it's freezing, it's cold. Right now, it is 5 Fahrenheit right now. It feels like negative 17 outside. And this is 7:01 p.m. It's cold. I looked on my thermostat. Yes, it's 50. That's cold. It's very cold outside, people. So dress warm. Y'all take care of yourself. And Vanwich 3866, thank you for coming in tonight. Woo! Renata D said, good night, Dave. Solo Moss and everyone. God bless and peace and soul. I like that, Renata D. That is awesome. Yes, indeed. God bless America and all mankind. Good night, Deborah Arizona B, Sean D, Amy, Renata D. Shout out to the new subscribers, all subscribers, non-subscribers. Thank you for coming in tonight to Bass Solo channel. I hope you guys have a good evening and a good night and a beautiful sleep. And Bass Solo will see you Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time, if it's the Lord's will. Good night, everybody. Good night.